Hello, welcome back to This Is Fine, a podcast for the pandemic. My name is Dana Beeler, and this week I get to talk to my very, very lovely band, Hello Delaware. We have been a band for about 5 years now. We have toured internationally and in Canada over the last couple of years, and we have been working on a new record to put out, and it was supposed to come out this year, but now it probably won't because of everything that is happening. But we are putting out a single in May, on May 1st. It's called Over. You can pre-save it now on Spotify, Deezer, and Apple Music. You can find the link at hellodelaware.ca. I just wanted to talk to my friends because we are not allowed to jam or hang out, which is really difficult. And we are especially not allowed to play music together in the same room, which is kind of a bummer. So I want to talk to them about how they're feeling and mostly ask them questions about touring and if they like me or not, because that is what I'm using this platform for. Dumb. So yeah, this is our conversation. We play a couple songs from our secret EP called Anticipation EP. It's on SoundCloud right now. There'll be a link in the description. Yeah, so hope you enjoy.
Tori Cameron and I play bass and vocals in Hello Delaware.
Eamon Slattery, I play drums.
Aaron Green, I play the guitar.
And my name is Dana, and I am the lead singer of Hello Delaware. So, how's everybody feeling?
I don't know, fine.
Yeah.
6 out of 10?
A 10 out of 10?
6 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10.
Okay. It's like Tori's thriving in pandemic Halifax. That's hilarious.
Personally, I'm fine. Existentially, I don't know, but
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. I feel very void of purpose, and kind of like money isn't real, and
It never was, though,
yeah, like time isn't real, money isn't real, work isn't real. Like none of the things that make me feel like a human being seem to be real, which is kind of weird.
I know. I just put like $15 in my wallet, and I was like, "Do it? Why? Am I gonna even use it? There's all cards now."
Yeah, I have a bunch of cash. I probably have like $30 in my wallet.
I'm loaded right now. I have so much money.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with cash right now? It's like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
spend it on toilet paper. That'll be the only currency soon.
I have toilet paper.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I stocked. I wasn't one of those stocker uppers, but I stocked up, which means I don't have half a roll at any given time. I have like at least 4.
Just like sawed them all in half.
Yeah. How would you put that on a roll?
Mm.
Did you ever see where they have that meme where it's pitched out and they saw it in thirds?
What?
3 things. This is what I mean.
They saw toilet paper in thirds?
Paper towel. And then they have 3 rolls of toilet paper.
I've never seen that before.
And some really clogged plumbing.
Yeah, mostly. See, we got the tushy thing, the bidet, at exactly the right time.
Did you?
Yeah. So,
ooh, is it the glow in the dark one?
It does not. I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, Adrian from Neon Dreams has one that glows. I don't know if it's a bidet, but it's a toilet that glows. The seat
it's not.
glows.
This isn't like a separate thing. It's just like a fixture, but it worked out perfectly with what's going on in the toilet paper scarcity.
Weird. What? I don't know if I like
the bidet's time to come back.
Right?
It's a bidet conspiracy.
It's much more efficient.
Big bidet.
There's so many conspiracies.
What's the top conspiracy you've heard, Oh,
I don't know.
I like the the government is replacing all the batteries in the birds. That's what,
Aaron sent that meme to me in like 4 different groups.
That's funny. So I have like dumb questions. This is my first of many dumb questions for you. What is your favorite thing about isolation life? Tori.
Is that it? Or is there a second half?
I asked that question weird. What's your favorite thing about isolation life? Question mark.
Ooh. I'm not spending as much money.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think my cats are starting to like talk to me.
I know.
I understand them like we understand each other now, like more than before. Maybe.
Aaron?
I like not having to wear real pants most of the time.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I still have to go.
Who knows which one of us is wearing real pants right now?
I actually am.
I've been wearing pajamas for like 3 weeks straight, and I hate it. I think I like it because I like soft pants, but I also hate it because I like
day pajamas and your night pajamas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Business pajamas.
Business pajamas.
Yeah.
I wear a little like button up. Wear a nice. No, I feel like that'd be uncomfortable to sleep in. Oh, instead of butt flap.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
I feel useless on isolation though.
Why?
I feel like everyone's like, I have so much time to do all this stuff. I know I'm not alone, but it's like, okay. Then I also feel kind of pointless. Makes me wonder, like, why, I don't know.
Why every day is such a stressful endeavor
So
when
like
we're not in isolation?
To make us happy and stuff, but then once I'm done, I'm like, okay, I got nowhere. I'm still here.
I'm still in this box, this cage. Yeah, I feel the same. Although the days seem to be going by very, very quickly. But I feel insane. Like today, I just keep standing up and staring. And then kind of like feeling like I want to yell, but not yelling because there's somebody else here. So.
Are you going outside for exercise?
Yeah, I'm running. When I can, when it's not cold.
Yeah.
Is anybody else? Eamon, are you running?
No, I haven't yet. Mel has a couple times. I've actually had like some respiratory things going on. So, so I've, whatever it is, I wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning wheezing. I wheeze for a bit. I go back to sleep kind of a thing. But, I didn't want to go out in the cold and run.
Yeah, that's real.
Like a sore throat and stuff like that. So I don't know. I haven't been. I have like, I bought some like dumbbells before this happened. The gym closed.
Yeah. Well, we're all saving
my life,
Yeah. We're all saving $11 a month.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Fit for less. I haven't run at all. I've actually been like super busy because I still have to work.
Oh yeah.
So, because I'm, I guess, quasi essential. I'm not like. I guess I am. I have to do stuff, but like, I've been going in on Sundays and staying late and trying to get stuff to happen because everything's in disarray right now. And I work from home most of the week, but I go in for 2 days because we need someone on site. So I sit in an empty office. It's pretty creepy. And then by the time I'm home, I'm pretty much mentally wiped because communicating with people is like even more difficult because everyone's all over the place. Everyone's on the system. So there's like overloads and delays and stuff like that. So I haven't really had the energy to exercise, but I'm sure anxiety is keeping me thin and healthy.
Stress eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck. What's your least favorite thing about being in isolation?
you don't get to play at all. Like, you don't get to go to shows or play shows or tour or do things that make me feel like a normal person.
I also feel like there's a bit of an expectation. Like, I feel like people who are in quarantine, musicians especially, they're like, oh my God, I wrote these 7 songs today, and it's the same thing, and I'm so long. It's just like, I'm not doing that. Yep. And like, does that make me a failure as a musician because I'm putting my energy elsewhere into different activities?
Man, I have barely enough energy to like wake up in the morning in this situation, and like I'm like working from home, and 90% of the time it's like 8 p.m. I'm like, hey, I'm done. I've been awake for 12 hours. I'm done with this. It sucks. This is really like, I mean, I guess it obviously could be way worse, but like, this is hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just stop thinking about real life anymore. It's just that the shock hasn't actually set in as to what this actually means.
Yeah, that's true.
What real life is going to be after this, like, you know.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm worried about
to be, like,
too.
Spaced out, you know, on stage. Like 6 feet. No. I'm pretty good. I have the drums around me and stuff like that, but your interaction is going to be minimized.
Well, build you one of those like plexiglass things that they do in studios.
There's going to be so much of that plexiglass stuff floating around.
Oh God.
Yeah, I feel like we're going on tour next month. Like when you asked me, like, we're not going, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's expected. But I never thought about it again. And now I'm like, kind of looks like this is going to be it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. No, we're not going on tour. That's
what?
For sure. This is where I tell you guys that we're not going on tour. I'm breaking up the band. I don't know. The only like thing my complete wishful thinking and like my hopeful mind is like, maybe all this will be cleared up by May 14th and we'll get to play at the Seahorse and we can just do like a local show, but that's not going to happen. So.
You don't think?
I don't think.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
No one really knows, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
No.
I think we're stuck inside for another like 8 weeks.
I know. I also have this weird how like social distancing and like isolation is doing has good a thing that it can do now, but it's like, when are we allowed out? Because what if one person still has a symptom and then we're all released into the wild and then it happens again? And it's like, that part I feel like doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's like the only thing to do right now. But it's like, what do we do when we're allowed? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like feasible.
Will it ever go away completely?
Well, once they find a vaccine, I guess. But they're saying that it will take a year or 2 years to find a vaccine for this shit, which is like, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But it doesn't seem feasible that the economy is going to sustain itself for the next 18 months without anyone working or like a quarter of the population working. It doesn't seem, I don't know. It just doesn't seem realistic. Yeah. So I assume that like, in 8 weeks or 10 weeks or something, we all get let out. Someone still has it starts spreading again, but they're closer to getting a vaccine. That's what it seems like, which is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, even more like the States is like,
oh my God,
that's like insane. And they affect our economy so much. So even after Canada's kind of like, okay, we're good. Like that economic thing, like the States is going to take up way longer to.
Tossing these thoughts aside. I lick the spit from my
top band of all time? Aaron.
What?
Really jumping around here, eh?
Yeah.
Top band of all time.
Yeah.
Should I have prepared for this?
No.
It's funner if it's off the cuff, Tori. Good job coughing into your elbow, by the way.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. That's a clear way though.
I'm gonna say the Beatles. I
Favorite
guess.
song?
Just be obvious. Favorite song by the Beatles?
Yeah.
Shit. God, how do I don't know, something.
Is that the name of a song?
What?
Is that the name of a song?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is the name of the song.
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite band of all time?
Oh,
Mine's the Dixie Chicks, and it's Cowboy Take Me Away.
Wow. Not unexpected, though. Not unexpected.
You know.
I find that very stressful, so I'm not going to give you the best band that I love. I can't speak. This is what happens when you're in isolation. You forget how to talk. So I'm just going to say a band I like right now, and it is Elliot Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite song is Johnny Rook.
Johnny who?
Rook.
Rook, like R-O-O-K?
E.
E.
Yeah.
What's that song about?
It's like a dark lullaby.
Oh. That's cool. Eamon?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be like too
Answer.
repetitive. So like hot take. Hello Delaware is the best band of all time.
Oh.
You said I can't take it back, but I'm not even
favorite thing about touring?
Come on, Tori. You were asking for it.
Oh, okay. Ooh, well, I don't know, everything. I can tell you what I don't like about it.
Yeah, okay. Let's change it.
My least favorite thing about probably all the driving.
You don't like the driving?
No, all the driving and throw in there the crap food that you eat on the drive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, you get those meals to go.
Yeah.
And then you sit down for 8 hours. Yeah.
Yes.
That's my least favorite.
Skittles? That was the meal that came to your...
Yeah. That's the meal that hurts my belly the most.
Oh.
Is when I just eat Skittles.
The belly that come with it.
Aaron?
I don't know what question I'm answering. Is it the best part or the worst part of touring?
I guess the worst, your least favorite thing about touring. Or the worst part about touring.
The worst part about touring is, I don't know, trying to stay healthy in general. I guess the food.
Yeah, that's my answer too.
Well, it is. And smoke too many cigarettes, and drink too much, and don't sleep, and then you just end up being all gross in a physical way.
My least favorite part about touring is sweating.
Is sweating?
Yeah, I sweat so much just traveling around, and it's my least favorite part about it. It's so gross. You just get to where you're going, you're like, ugh. And you've done nothing, you've just sat.
Yeah, it's not even the healthy sweat. It's like you're sweating out toxins.
I'm gonna say sleeping, because I'm a light sleeper, and we basically all sleep in a big pile on the floor.
One on top of the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing to eat on tour? In Canada specifically.
Canada specifically.
I don't know. Sushi. I'm a big sushi fan.
Okay.
I know you guys don't really like sushi.
I like sushi. I think we all like sushi. Eamon's just particular about his sushi.
Right.
Yeah.
Your sushi.
I'm a snob.
Yeah.
But I also don't, I don't like fish either. So
You don't like fish in your sushi? Then you don't like sushi.
Well, no, I do. That's the only way I like fish. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not get into it. It's too complicated.
What's your favorite food on tour in Canada, Eamon?
In Canada.
Yeah.
I know there's probably a better, I don't know. I like McDonald's, to be honest with you. Just or if you get to the right pub, because they're not all good, but getting to good beer and a good burger. And usually I try to not do that when I'm not on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's also easier when you're on tour because you don't want to think about what you're eating and you just want to get satisfied very quickly.
Yeah. Feel that. Aaron?
Oh God, I don't even know. Breakfast sandwiches, maybe.
Coffee and a cigarette.
Coffee and a cigarette. Does that count as food?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're rock and roll.
Cigarette.
Breakfast sandwiches, but for dinner time.
At any time, really. That's the only thing I can reliably just be that'll do for now. And there's always a Tim Hortons 5 minutes away, no matter where you are. So
it's true. Fucking Canada, eh?
Yeah.
I only said Canada specifically because I also wanted to say what your favorite thing to eat when we're in the UK is, because we've been to the UK the most outside. Well, I think we've been to the UK the most besides Canada, besides here.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing to eat are those digestive cookies in the UK because they're soft and they feel nice in my stomach.
Probably not even at any restaurant, just when you go get groceries and you get that really buttery bread. You know what I mean? That bread that is so bad for you, but it's so good. Mm-hmm. And then some cheese that you got, some sandwich meat, maybe warm it up a little in a toaster oven that you don't know how to use. Are
you speaking of a particular instance?
Every time. This looks like a good meal.
Boys?
Fried chicken. They have some pretty good fried chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I like fish and chips when we're away, if we can find them.
We got fish and chips in Brighton, right? The last time we were there?
Yep. on the pier, didn't we? With all those seagulls that were like
pooping everywhere
and pooping. And Eamon dodged that poop like a ninja when we were walking. I remember that.
I don't remember that.
I don't even know if we were just like walking somewhere and he jumped and I was like, "What the fuck's up?" And he was like,
"You got to keep your eyes on the prize."
On the prize. And by prize, you mean seagull?
Yeah, I'm on the bird.
Listen, I asked you what your favorite thing about touring was, but you made it into your least favorite thing about touring. But I feel like you're more prepared now to answer your favorite thing about touring.
Okay. My favorite thing about touring is living out of my backpack.
Really?
Guitar, yeah.
Why?
And then when I come home, I realize that I don't need any of this shit. Like, what is that?
What is that?
Yeah, I like that the best. That's my favorite. Everything's just so simple. Have everything you need. And then I freak out about my guitar, losing it and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Eamon?
Sometimes I get to play on like really nice gear. I always have to rent drums for me, so sometimes it's like super cool. Sometimes it's absolute garbage, but sometimes really cool. When it's good, it's the best part.
Yes. Aaron?
Well, I just like getting to play like every day, and the schedule is so simple. The tasks are so like accomplishable. You like got to get to sound check. That's your only like goal in life is just to like, get to the sound check, put a little bit of food in you, and then play. And life is much simpler, especially since Dana has our itinerary down to the second of everything that happens. So I just like wake up and look at Google Drive and it's like, okay, that's what I'm doing.
Or ask me.
or ask you and then be told it's in the Google Drive and then end up looking.
Who snores more, Dana or Aaron?
Aaron.
Me.
Aaron.
Okay, good.
Not just snoring, it's like a whole different thing.
I die several times during the night.
I think Aaron like is like he's the source of COVID.
I bought a mouth guard though, so next time we actually go on tour, I have that like weird thing that aligns.
You can like play some serious hockey.
Yeah,
and boxing match or something like that.
You can have my water bottle.
That's so funny. What do you hope that we do in the next 18 months?
Get out of quarantine?
Yeah.
Besides that, with regards to the band.
Like we, like as Canadians?
No, like us as you as a person who plays in this band, what do you hope that the band does in the next like 12 months?
We'll get these tours done.
Yeah, play more music, write more music, I guess, as well. How about that?
Okay.
Sure. Get to it.
Okay. Gotta have some feelings.
I just want to go on tour. I feel like this whole thing is going to give me a new perspective. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel...
Whenever you're like, oh, tour, oh, this is hard, you'd be like, you could be in quarantine right now.
Yeah.
You could be not moving.
Yeah.
Or when I'm stuck in a car with you guys and it's annoying, I could be like, well, I could be alone.
You could be stuck in this car alone and not moving.
Stuck in my apartment alone and not moving.
When it's annoying.
When's it annoying? Come on.
Okay.
Oh, it's all going to come out now.
Yeah. It's only annoying when I have to pee and we can't find a place to pee. That's annoying.
The only time ever.
Yeah.
That's the only time everyone's annoyed.
Do you have a pre-tour tradition? Like for me, the thing I do before we go anywhere is I eat breakfast at the Ardmore Cafe. Anybody else?
Not really. I get my guitar set up usually.
No, you do. You like pick your pedals off your pedal board and pack it with your clothes and then weigh it.
Yeah. And then
text me and see if there's room in my bag.
Yeah, mostly.
Is that packing or is that a ritual?
Yeah.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
I just have a lot of heavy stuff.
I don't know. I count my stuff out. Like how many pants I need. And all that stuff. I pack a couple times just to make sure it all fits.
How many pants do you need? 10 days.
Usually one pair of jeans because I only have one pair of jeans, and then like 2 pairs of leggings.
Okay.
Right? Is that weird? That's that good?
Oh, that makes sense.
You can dress me.
I don't want to. I don't want to dress myself. I want someone else to do that for me. I hate choices. Eamon, anything?
I don't know. Just kind of like getting a good meal before I leave, I suppose. Or when we're flying, buying like really expensive like airport beers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because money is really money at the airport.
Just really, really taking it from them. Yeah.
You're not doing it right if you're not spending $20 on 2 beers at the airport.
No, they're like, this is $18. I'm like, that's
a $50 meal for you.
It's like a slice of pizza.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh. And what's the first thing you do when you get home from tour?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Probably shower.
Shower for sure.
Yeah.
Do the stuff that I need to do when no one's around me. Just shower, I guess. I don't know.
That's a more interesting
next question. Yeah.
What are the things that Tori needs to do when no one's around?
Feed the cat. I don't know. Regular stuff.
Okay. Your favorite stage that we've played on?
Favorite stage that we've played on?
Mine was the Green Door Store in Brighton.
Oh, really?
I feel like that was like our best show. And I don't know that it was necessarily our best show, but it was definitely like the moment where I was like, I feel like I could do this. It's like been 4 years of us being a band, but I was like, it like clicked for me. There was like a bunch of people that seemed interested in what we were doing. No one knew who we were, which was really cool. And that was like the moment where I was like, yeah, I feel like I can maybe do this. This will be cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the stages we played on over there.
I mean, literally anywhere. It could be here.
I know it's crazy, but I actually really like playing the marquee stage.
Really? Ugh,
I like it. I love that stage. I'm usually not over where that pillar is. So
yeah, that's fair. The pillar's tough.
I like that stage.
I don't know. I like the Seahorse, but that's kind of a boring answer. But like, I feel like that's where I've logged the most stage hours.
Yeah.
In life. But that show we played, not the Green Door one, I broke a string, so I have post-traumatic stress from that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But I fixed it. But the one we played before we left Brighton for that, we opened up with that man who was from China.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all those teenagers were there with their like selfie sticks, and they like loved all your.
It was so good.
This is about my boyfriend, and they're like, "Oh my god, a boyfriend!" That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I also like the Allura stage. It wasn't a great time slot, but the stage was pretty.
Was very good. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hamburg was great.
Oh fuck yeah, that was a good show too.
Oh,
the stage-hands were so like, on top of it. So that was nice. That made it was tight time slot, but it was so well run.
Yeah, major shout out to Sonic at fucking Reverb Festival. Hopefully that will happen this year.
Yeah, true.
Might get canceled. Who knows? I don't know. Those are all the questions that I have for you.
What's your favorite memory?
In my life?
Ever. No, of just being on the road.
Oh, with you guys?
So none?
I think my favorite memory of being on the road was like the first time we went. This has nothing to do with performing, which is funny. Like I have lots of.
Oh, it doesn't have to do.
Like I have lots of really good like moments of being on stage, but I often like blank out a little bit on stage, so that's kind of a tough one. But like I really enjoyed when we were in Wales and we like went to that like dilapidated castle thing,
Right.
the ruins, dilapidated, and just sort of like hung out. I really liked that. That was nice, and I liked where we stayed when we were in Wales. It was very magical.
And the goat farm.
Yeah, they had horses at the train station. It was great.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
That night in Estonia when our host took us out.
Yeah.
What?
Is that a memory that you remember?
That's
as the only sober person there.
The last thing I remember, probably. Yeah.
I won't go into the details of that, of course, but
that was fun. You guys had fun. I mean, I had fun watching you. So
I really liked my birthday in 2018, which we were in Wales for.
Oh yeah.
And we didn't even we just played the show, and then just ate, and then went back home. And I think I was went to bed at 10. But it was just. My birthday.
Eamon.
Oh, I don't know. Probably playing the Kennard Center to some degree, to be honest with you. I know that's kind of
that's fun.
A UK thing, but that was the biggest stage we've ever played. So
definitely.
Was it? Yeah.
We didn't every time you get one of those things, you gotta win some battle of the bands or do something.
Yeah.
But we actually were asked to play the show a regular band.
Yeah.
We got a regular band that should have been there.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, that was a fun Glorious Sons. It's a good show to play. Also, there's lots of beer, which was nice.
Yes.
Fuck, man, that was that was right after.
We got back the morning of that show after touring Canada.
Yeah, that was a tough fucking drive. That drive is always so hard.
Toronto. Oh, we finished in Toronto. We have a gig in Halifax in 36 hours. Let's go. Was that the same tour we drove from PEI to Ottawa in
in 18 hours?
And that was sketchy. Sketchy as fuck.
Oh god. Yeah, I remember waking up and being like, this is not okay in the car. Just
you weren't driving at the time, were you?
No. I remember waking up behind the wheel being like, shit.
This is not good.
Okay, that's all. Thank you guys for talking to me. I can't wait to play music
Have fun
again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Thanks so much for listening to This Is Fine, a podcast for the pandemic. I am Dana Beeler, and you can pre-save the new single over on our website at hellodelaware.ca. I hope that you are doing okay. Have a great day.